Oh, usually that's my question might be in I never mind.
What
Stop
was
putting it in your hand.
you said show me about the dude. You said there was a second murder that the dude finished.
Yeah, he had committed a murder before, and everybody was afraid to testify. So one of the fraternity brothers that was there, the girl that was there that was a witness, then he helped her relocate, and then she came to testify. And he incarcerated right now for life right now.
For shooting your friend?
They didn't know. The guy, we didn't know him. He was just a guy from Nashville in the neighborhood. We didn't know him.
Did your friend know him? Did he
Nope.
not like your friend or something, or was he in the
He
wrong
threw
place?
him out.
So
the
his
night
just
before.
hired.
intention wasn't to kill your friend.
Yes, it was.
His
The
friend.
intention wasn't to kill him.
Wait, cause when you say no, you said the
Point
man-
blank?
That was my question. What's your
The man that killed his friend was beating
the
up on
target.
the girl in the
Yeah.
I know, but I thought you said another.
He was standing on a riser. Okay, well, I understand. He was standing on a riser like this, like we do, going like this, and it's above the crowd, and then all of a sudden the guy walked, and he bumped into us, walked up to the front, and then shot right there.
This yours?
The background, if you was bouncing that day, if you was standing next to Klein.
I'm gonna tell you what I think about more than that. Not about just me working that day, the fact that we were there and I was walking towards him and that I would have been standing there. Yes, I think, oh, I'm sorry. And it was, one other person was grazed, and then the girl that testified, she was hitting the leg. And she was the one that testified. He kept shooting after that too as well.
He shot that many times.
And you know what, y'all? I'm gonna be honest. For me,
They told us just because they told they couldn't get into the
regardless if my dad was in the military and we knew about wars and stuff like that, it wasn't never that close to home to us.
They got put out.
Y'all listen up. It wasn't that close. And I think the point, hey y'all, I think the point I'm trying to get y'all to understand is that some of this petty stuff that y'all getting mad about, you know what I'm saying, who didn't talk appropriate to me, all this other type of stuff, it was like, we didn't even, that stuff didn't even matter then. That money we made there, that didn't even matter. You know, this is a guy that had 2 kids that was in college that came from the hood in Detroit. We went home to his home, man, we was like this the whole night. Like, man, before 8 Mile and all that stuff was popular, it was like, man, this is horrible. And this guy got out of there and was in college. That was his chance, you know what I'm saying? And we still wanted to see how that life was.
I don't even understand how could that man get mad like that's his job as
That's
a
how it
bouncer
is.
to break
I don't even understand why people get mad because the principal say you gotta leave and then you mad with me because you gotta leave. I don't understand that either.
That's like what's the difference?
I don't understand why people gotta get so mad at teachers. They talking about I'm out of here. I don't need this. I don't need one of these. I don't see that either. I'm with you.
They need that McDonald's check.
Exactly. So I'm telling y'all, when you had that minimum wage up, man.
Dude, McDonald's.
Hey. All right. Now, here's a question I got for y'all. How many people, before I even got done, when I said your why, you really thought of what's your why?
Me? I ain't no I was just sitting here thinking.
Before you even started thinking.
Oh, great. Great. All right, how many people thought about that? Thank you, man. How many people thought of your why? You gotta be lying. Don't listen to nobody else. Man, look. Let me tell you something. We called them nerds back in the day. We was talking about different kids and stuff, and how they didn't do what we did and stuff like that. And you know what? I know a lot of them that make a whole lot of money, and some of them never came back to the United States. It don't say so-and-so and the rest of your clique. They don't say that on there. You follow what I'm saying? This right here just got you on there. This right here just got your name on it. But guess what? If you don't get it, all their names still gonna be around you when you get pulled over. All their names gonna be there when y'all get locked up. This is you. Some of y'all sway so easily, it's scary. It's scary how fast somebody can control you. It's scary. Because I know a bunch of people talking about they wasn't no punk, and they was right up there in that workhouse when we was walking around. And the first thing came out their mouth in that prison, on the way to the big boy prison, was, man, I told them I wasn't no punk. Looking over their shoulders. with 89 roommates. That's what they got at the workhouse, ladies and gentlemen, in both pods. 89 roommates, no separation of cells, 89 roommates, bunk beds.
Mr. Hite.
Oh, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because guess what? When we first started doing them trips there, when I first started taking kids from Woodland there, guess what? It was 45 to a pod. Now it's maxed out at 90 because they drilled holes in the metal beds and made them bunk beds. 45 times 2. 90 to a cell, 90 to a cell, and guess what? The guard is on the outside. So it's a big room like this, and they got the bunks, be quiet, Terrence. Big room like this, all the way around, bunk beds, the one little TV in the corner, oh man, I might as well tell y'all, might as well get, you know, y'all ain't taking 50% of what I'm saying anyway. All the ladies, toilet bowl, right here. How you doing, girl? And you know, we was walking through there, you know what? This was 6th grade, 7th grade, all the way to high school, even the high school kids that went there. Do you know, Miss Noel, Brittany, her daughter played for Jennings years ago? We took Brittany. Brittany was straight A student. Brittany Noel, he's playing for Jennings basketball. Remember Brittany? We took her. She's like, Mr. Hyde, why are you taking me here? I said, so we can seal the deal. Because you're smart enough to know you ain't supposed to be in here, but this will get anybody out your head that say jail ain't a problem. And for some of her, like her, and some of the other girls I know that's been in there, it was like, we had to wash all our clothes together. What do you think it is? It's not a resort. We even had to wash our unders, everything, everybody all in one thing. Yeah. They had outbreaks, all these different diseases and stuff, skin diseases. Yeah, it's jail. It was 4 bowls in there, 4 of them. Had a little bit of concrete thing about that high. 4 bowls right there, in the middle. We came and they tell the lady, can you get up, please? We got guests. We walked on in, just like we in this room right here, and everybody in there. It ain't to scare y'all, man. It's to tell y'all that's what it is. But listen to people lying to you. And quit thinking that it can't be you. That it can't be you. They made us leave one pod because we knew them. When we walked up, we recognized them guys. They just come to the palace all the time. What they in for? Radio Shack robbery. Had to kill the man because the man wouldn't let him go. Boom, bam, Farmington, holla. Thank you for my colleagues getting my back on this. Do the math. Gotcha. Do the math. Where was this hanging at?
Upstairs.
This is in the hallway. Maybe y'all stop and just read. Average salary, average income, not high school. Woo! I know that's high, but okay. 21,000. Not high school, 21,000. I mean, y'all ain't real to tell you. I'm gonna be honest. Who getting them jobs don't nobody want? Okay, but who else fighting for them jobs? The people coming in from the other countries that want them jobs. So we get jobs say, I ain't getting on no roof. I ain't making that money. I ain't on the highway doing that. Okay. No high school diploma, 21,000. High school graduate. Looks like that's at about 35,000. Some college, 40,000. Associate degree, that's college and a little bit beyond. Junior college, Flow Valley, that type of stuff. Associate degree, 42,000, about 42 or 44,000. Bachelor's degree, it looks like that's right at about 58,000. Bachelor's degree, just going to college, getting a degree. Some of y'all can do that in your sleep if you actually tried. If you might scare yourself. Master's degree, 64, about 65,000. Doctorate degree, 80,000. Professional degree, close to 100,000.
That's the highest.
See, that's what y'all. I'm glad you asked that question. At some point, do y'all realize what you wwwing on? The fact that you got opportunities that we didn't have. It's people making money on there, they're making way more than that. Way more than 100,000. Millionaires, billionaires. Coming up with stuff. Bebo. Y'all, that was dead. Now y'all want food with Bebo. Facebook. Twitter. It used to be MySpace. By the time my Instagram now, by the time my kids older, it's gonna be Facebook. I don't know. Think about it. Just go back to the first. I got your message.
That's crazy.
Good. somebody in this room who was getting in trouble in class, wasn't listening, and then all of a sudden it went, I don't know what I'm gonna do for real. I ain't gonna tell nobody, I'm gonna say something. Because you say something, what they gonna do? Steal your dream, right? I'm stupid, dude. I'm quiet, man. I be hearing y'all doing it when somebody be like, I should open up a business like that. Miss Loftus, what you think about opening up a business like that? Man, that's dead, cuz. My cousin tried that, man. It don't work. What you? I bet somebody told Bill Gates, and he always talk about it. When he was in that garage pushing computers out, I know somebody told him that ain't gonna work. His secretaries became millionaires, almost billionaires when he hit it. Some of y'all probably sitting in this room right now. The way y'all be on y'all phones, man, I'm gonna figure out how to not even touch these buttons and just go looking at the numbers. Y'all laughing? Y'all laughing? Y'all laughing? We ain't had this 10 years ago. It wasn't doing that. You do like this all you want, it ain't gonna move. Them big buttons be like, just keep beeping. Y'all don't remember that? We had some that was like this, and they'd be on the hip, and it was a page, and it was this big. It was huge. It was huge on here, and guess all, only thing it did, beep, 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 beep. That's it. It didn't do nothing else. It didn't do nothing else. And you was really balling, you had one that went a little bit. And then you gotta take your battery out and change the battery, because you got like 2 pages and the battery went dead already. And on the phone, it's got analog numbers, and you can't even read them. And it say low cell on there, low cell. It couldn't even say low Duracell. It couldn't spell it all the way out, because it was that old. But y'all able to do that. But again, here your goals are. You right here. I'm just gonna do good. I'm gonna do what the other person doing I know around the neighborhood. Why can't it ain't here? Why can't we can't be here? Because if you don't hit this, guess where you'll land? Way up above. Other goals. Goes too low and we hit. All right. More questions. Some of y'all be wondering why we ride y'all. And you know what? I was just a presenter today. Because people in this room got similar stories. I'm not putting them on to share all that, because that ain't what we're really trying to do. What we're trying to do is, real quick, to get you to understand there's a fight going on. This is it. It's a fight. It really is. For the first time, you don't know that it's a fight, and now you just understand it's a fight. It's a fight to get that diploma. That's what it is. But y'all talking about fighting all the time, you don't understand. You're in the biggest fight of your life right now. Because numbers don't lie. People do. Numbers don't lie. People do. I don't want to go too fast. 1 plus 1 is what? Is what?
5.
Right. Numbers don't lie. People do. You just heard a lie right there. See? All right? Anybody got any more